recap for those of you who may be new. I'm Jackie. I have over 8 chronic illnesses, and they're all invisible illnesses. Some of them are really dangerous and disabling. I live in Tampa Bay with my boyfriend Judd, but right now he's at annual time, which is 2 weeks worth of training with the Army National Guard. Due to my unstable health, I'm not safe to be alone for that long. So for those 2 weeks, I'm staying in Orlando with some awesome friends of mine, Paul and Janiece. Now, today is their anniversary, and that's really exciting, but of course I'm not going to be involved in their lovey-dovey celebration. So I have another friend who's coming to spend the day with me, and her name is Alex. I rarely ever see her, so it'll be nice to see her for today. And the biggest thing about having somebody with me at all times, if at all possible, because I know it's not practical to always have somebody with me, is I have these reactions and they get very severe and escalate to anaphylaxis. And that happens about like 3 or 4 times a week on average. And what we do instead of having to use an EpiPen and go to the emergency room all the time is we'll apply IV Benadryl through my port, and that'll hopefully abort it. Now, if the reaction goes slowly and it's not too severe, I can give myself my IV Benadryl. If it's a very severe reaction, I can't breathe, I have that impending sense of doom you often get with anaphylaxis, my fingers are losing sensation because I'm losing oxygen. It's really difficult for me to apply my own medicine because there's quite a few steps to keep it clean and sterile and do it correctly. So that's why I have friends around me and loved ones to keep me safe and do it for me. So we're gonna see how today goes. I'm sure it'll be fine and it's gonna be exciting. I also have a service dog named Harlow who helps me with my invisible illnesses, and that's about it. Y'all are all caught up. Happy anniversary! You excited for your surprises?
Yes.
Do you know everything yet?
No.
All right, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
She
Be excited.
Guys, so I get to see it.
No, I didn't tell them. I will tell them once I leave with Alex.
Well, I don't know. All I know, I'm going to Hollywood Studios today, so I'm excited about that.
Yes.
But I gave Paul his present.
Did he like it?
He loved it. He
Oh
went
yeah,
crazy.
she got, okay, tell them.
I pretty much just gave him money for and saved up for his gun, because he's a gun guy.
Yeah, like Judd, my boyfriend.
They're both gun guys, so they're both gonna go crazy. When Judd comes back, they're probably gonna go straight to go buy
the gun. Yep, that's
they're
awesome.
Poking and be like, look at the gun, oh, gun.
Okay, outside. Orion, outside. Yesterday I made the big mistake of forgetting to wear my mask all day, but you know, I'm human, I'll make mistakes like that sometimes. I just forgot. And the main reason I wear this mask is we recently found out my immune system is really compromised. I have severe immunodeficiency and immunodysfunction, so this helps filter some germs away from me. And also, we originally got it to hopefully prevent some of my anaphylaxis, to filter out allergens, but we now know my anaphylaxis is due to angioedema, which is sporadic swelling in my body. So we don't know how well this will work for my anaphylaxis, but safety precaution, and it does help with my immunodeficiency issues. Alex is here. Alex, say hi. And Paul's up. Paul, you ready for your anniversary?
Oh yeah.
He's excited. Janiece is excited.
It's a trap.
And the dogs are having so fun.
One rope.
Happy dogs! Okay. Oh, Harlow got distracted by the squeak. Harlow, go back. And they're back at it. Well, we left Paul and Janiece to do their anniversary stuff. Now we can tell y'all what they're doing. It's Paul's year, apparently, to plan the day, so he's taking her to Hollywood Studios, because that's like their park together as a couple. And then he's taking her to Epcot Tokyo Pavilion for dinner. He made reservations. And he is surprising her, this is really good, with staying at a Disney hotel for the night. She doesn't know that. She thinks
she's gonna die.
She's going back home, but he is so bad at planning surprises, so he worked really hard, and we worked really hard to because I had to bring an overnight bag because I'm staying at my dad's place tonight, since obviously I'm not gonna go to the hotel with them. So we had to hide it from Janiece and stuff, so she's gonna love it. It's awesome, and that's exciting. So
when we got there, I was like, it's a trap! So the 3 of us are like,
Janiece had no idea. So we're going to my dad's place right now because we're actually feeling pretty exhausted. Alex is also chronically ill, Levi's her service dog, and we're just gonna relax at my dad's place and see what our bodies allow us to do. Maybe
do what introverts do best.
Yeah, maybe we'll just nap all day. I'd be cool with that.
I'm not against it.
The dogs feel like us, I guess. They want to rest. We've just been relaxing, and I wanted to show y'all, this is my old room. This is, yeah, This is where I lived when Judd was on his deployment. And yeah, I know you're thinking, why is it purple and not pink? Well, this is also the guest room, and my dad was like, don't make it pink because reasons. So I really like this room.
Old, you have to listen to your parents.
Yeah. And then my stuffies over there. I think I'm gonna take at least one back home with me because I love them. So yeah, this is where I stayed while Judd was deployed. Door. Shut it. Yes, good girl. Shut it. Shut it. All the way. Shut it. Good girl. Just practicing some of Harlow's mobility skills. That's really useful when I'm too dizzy or in too much pain to get out of bed, but I really want her to shut the door. I don't use that so much anymore now back in Tampa Bay because Judd and I leave our doors open all the time. But back when I lived here, while Judd was deployed and Harlow obviously was with me, having her shut my bedroom door was really helpful because there'd be times where I was too dizzy to get out of bed or in too much pain. So she was...
Levi learned how to open and close a door on that very door.
Yeah.
Milestones, memories.
It's a very useful door. Well, we've been sitting here chatting, relaxing, looking at the videos, which I'm still editing, by the way.
It's worth it, worth the wait.
Doing my best to get those done. So Alex and I just gave me some IV Benadryl through my port. I didn't have an extreme reaction, but if you look, I got a little bit of redness here.
That's where it starts.
Yeah, it went way down. It was bigger, right?
It was bigger and brighter.
Yeah, I was actually gonna pick up the camera to do some vlogging, and my camera I have has the flip up screen so I can see myself, and I saw the redness and I was like, oh, that's not good. Usually I wouldn't apply IV Benadryl. I would take oral until I have tightness like asthma, or I feel my throat swelling, or I have breathing difficulties. I didn't have any of that, but I had itchiness and redness here, and that's how it starts. And since I'm not with Paul and Janiece, and you know, like Alex is gonna be leaving and I'm gonna stay here with my dad, who's not really familiar with how to do the IV Benadryl, I was just like, let's be safe and just give myself one dose. Usually we give me 2 doses of IV Benadryl, like the max is 50 milligrams for my weight that I can take for a reaction to really knock it out. But since this wasn't anything bad, we were just being cautious. Yeah. We just did 1 dose and it's already starting to go down, and we're just being safe. Rather be safe than sorry.
My disabilities are also based in reactions and allergies.
She has
and
lots of allergies too,
and all that. So if there's two heads are better than one on this case.
Yeah. All right, it's been about 30 minutes now, and it's looking a lot better.
Yeah, it flared up a little bit, it got a little bit brighter, went up her neck a little bit, went down her chest, but then it receded about 10 minutes later, so we're looking good.
Yeah, no rashes on my arms, no breathing issues, no feeling off any other way. So if it gets worse, of course, gonna do the other dose, but this is the very slow progressing reactions. I wouldn't have given any IV Benadryl until I started having a little bit of breathing difficulties. But like I said, since I'm away from Paul and Janiece and Alex will be leaving tonight, and I'll be with my dad, who, like, I'm not sure if he'll be able to apply my medication because he has his own health issues. He had a stroke in September, and he loves me very much. He'll do his best to help, but like fine motor skills is difficult for him now.
Yeah, it would be hard for anybody that's had a stroke, no matter how minor.
Yeah, to like do the flushes and everything. I have
dexterity problems, and it was even challenging for me. So
yeah, we were both like shaking a little. But if I do have a reaction and she's not here and we can't do IV Benadryl or it doesn't stop it, I can always give myself an EpiPen. I'll breathe and be fine. I just have to go to the hospital after that, which is a hassle. So, anyways. I'm alive and this seems to be resolving. Just wanted to keep you updated.
Fingers crossed. All the prayers.
All good. Alex is heading home. It was so good to see her.
Yes.
So bye, Alex.
Always hugs for this one.
Nice seeing ya.
Likewise, my dear. And the pups got to play too.
Oh yeah, they loved it. Harlow, say hi. She's coming to say hi to my dad. She's good because she knows to be gentle and calm around my dad.
You're a nice and clean, beautiful girl. You're a pretty girl, you know that?
It'd be nice to spend some time with my dad while I'm here in Orlando.
It's nice to have my daughter back home. The home is empty without her, even though we have Oakley.
Yes, we were a team, he and I, when Judd was deployed. Pretty inseparable, but you have Oakley here. I'm gonna go show y'all Oakley. Oakley, hi, buddy. Oh my goodness, they left your head so fluffy when they shaved you. You look so funny and cute. Okay, well this is Oakley. He is going to be 4 this year, I believe, and he's a golden doodle. He was my service dog prior to Harlow. I owner trained him as well. He finished his training around 2 years old, but unfortunately, a few months after he completed his training, he developed arthritis in one of his back knees. And I just personally don't think it's fair to make a dog work for you when they have a medical condition of their own. So we decided to retire him early, and now he's just a happy and spoiled family pet. He lives here in Orlando with my dad, so when I come to visit, I get to see Oakley too. And it worked out. Now I have Harlow, and my dad has Mr. Oakley to keep him company. You happy boy. You want to go see Harlow? Come on, let's go see Harlow. Yeah. Happy dogs, happy dogs. Oakley's arthritis doesn't bother him. He gets supplements for it, and it comes in flares, and when it flares up, we make him rest a lot. Oh, Harlow, your tail's knocking everything over. So anyways, even though it comes and goes in flares, it's just not fair to me to make him work, so that's why we made him a happy, spoiled pet. He keeps my dad company. So that's Oakley and my dad. You gotta love them because they are so sweet. So yeah, it is a little nerve-wracking being here tonight because we don't know if my dad will fully be able to apply my IV Benadryl if it's a severe reaction. If it's a slow-moving reaction, I can apply my own IV Benadryl. Just depends on how severe the reaction is. As you saw, my chest was kind of red earlier. Now it's pretty much all gone. We wouldn't have given the IV Benadryl, like I said, if I was with Paul and Janiece, who really know how to take care of me, but since I'm here tonight, we're playing it safe. And I'm just trying to make the best out of the situation I find myself in, because when Judd's gone for training like he has now, things do get tricky. I rely on him a lot to help with my chronic illnesses, and Paul and Janiece are celebrating their anniversary. I'm obviously not going to be with them. So even though I try and always have somebody with me who can help me with my reactions and chronic illnesses, it's just not practical, and life just doesn't work that way sometimes. So I just do the best with what I have, and if I do have a reaction and the IV Benadryl doesn't work or my dad can't give it to me, I can always give myself an EpiPen and that'll fix it. I just have to go to the ER after that because that's my protocol because of how the epinephrine affects my other chronic illnesses, and that's just a hassle, but it'll be fine. And my anaphylaxis is caused by angioedema. I give out all the info I have on this really new diagnosis, which isn't a lot. We're still learning about it, and I still have to follow up with my geneticist to learn more in a vlog called Answers to My Allergic Reactions. There's a link to it in the description of this video. And that's about it for today. I'm feeling rather exhausted from the Benadryl, and I'm pretty fatigued today, so I'm just gonna eat at home with my dad. We're gonna watch a movie together like the good old days, and I'm looking forward to spending some quality time with him. Tomorrow morning, Janiece and Paul are checking out of their Disney hotel, which she loved that surprise, by the way, she told me, and they're gonna come pick me up here from my dad's place, and then I'll just go back to their house with them. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me on my adventure.